What do you usually start class out with?
We start with the calendar, el calendario. I ask the students the day, what day is tomorrow, what day was yesterday, and the weather and the date. And then I also give them a question of the day that has to do with some of the material we've just gone over.
What are some of the things you do with your classes during the period?
During the period, we might be learning or reviewing new vocabulary, doing some games or activities to practice the vocabulary. We might be doing some writing, taking notes. We also learn different grammar structures and then how to put sentences together. We do reading. Usually once a week, we do a free reading time where the students choose a novel that I have and they get to read it. So a whole variety of activities.
How do you wrap up class?
Usually the wrap-up is some sort of activity with what we'd been doing that day, whether it was new vocabulary, maybe an activity based on that, and then I wrap up with explaining what the homework is, if there's homework, and telling the students about that.
What's the homework load like?
I typically give homework about 3 times a week, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. It might be workbook pages. It could be an activity in the book. Sometimes there's online activities like videos on Edpuzzle to watch or online activities through our textbook. So yeah, it is more than maybe other elective classes, but it's more like a core class, so about 3 times a week.
Why do you think people should take Spanish?
I think students should take Spanish because it's such an important skill in today's world. We have so many opportunities to speak Spanish, to connect with other cultures. One thing might be if you're traveling to a Spanish-speaking country, then you're better able to communicate, and you can learn so much more by actually talking to the people in the language. Also, we have a lot of Hispanics and Spanish speakers who come to the Chicago area, so it can help you when you're looking for jobs. It's a real asset. And just also for college, a lot of schools require a language in college, so starting in middle school, you get a whole year, and so then you can start in Spanish too when you go to high school.
What are some of the units in Spanish?
Some units we do, we do family, we talk about houses and rooms of the house, furniture, we talk about food, we talk about clothing and shopping. So those are just some of the units right now in 7th and 8th grade Spanish.
How can Spanish in middle school help prepare you for high school?
So for high school, our program is set up for Spanish 7th grade and 8th grade together are the same as Spanish 1 in high school. So those 2 years equal basically the same class that you could take in high school in your freshman year. So if you take those and you get at least a C or above, then you can jump into Spanish 2 in high school and you'd be well prepared for it. And some students even get into Spanish 2 Accelerated, which leads to then taking the AP or Advanced Placement Spanish your senior year if you decide to stay with it, and you can get college credit. But in most cases, most of our students go on and do start in Spanish 2, so it's a really good program to be able to do that.
How long have you been taking Spanish for?
I've been taking Spanish since 3rd grade.
What do you like most about Spanish?
I like the fact that the teachers are really good and that they teach you a lot and that they also help you understand everything.